been on medication for a while. I met Dr. Baruch about a year ago and had an interview with him. And since after that, I stopped eating meat. I came here every day and ate my dinner, my lunch. I cut down and cut back my alcohol. I quit smoking about 9 years ago. But after talking to him, I more vegetarian, exercise every day. I got off my blood pressure medicines. I went from 157 down to 145. I got my energy back. I got strength. People started admiring how I was taking care of myself. They thought I was losing too much weight, but the doctor said I was fine, and I did just follow his advice. I listened to Mike. I listened to the show, and I advise everybody to listen and to follow, because the hospitals are too full of us, and it's a shame to see everybody piling up on McDonald's and all this food they're eating, and it's killing us.
That's right. But this is not the Crack Donald's crowd, right? We're not doing Crack Donald's and Murder King and Taco Hill and Wind Disease and Chokers. I know that's not y'all, right? And y'all not gonna stop over at the International House of Pulmonary Heart Disease after church anymore, right? Because you know that's not right for you, right? That's not healthy for you. You got another testimony, yes.
Good afternoon. I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I came in and visited Dr. Baruch. I also saw Dr. Amen and learned a lot of things that I was doing wrong. Number one, I wasn't eating right. I was wearing bras with underwires, needed to stop doing that. Wasn't exercising, and I implemented exercising in my life. Come here and spend lots of money, but I have my life back, guys. I have my life back.
That's right. That's right. Take all your underwire bras off when you get home. When you get home, take them off when you get home. All right, we got another testimony.
My testimony is a little different. I grew up in the area. I started actually changing my diet when I was age 13 years old.
Okay.
I stopped drinking milk then. I used to be a runner and a dancer. And I completely stopped drinking milk at age 13. Did not like steak, hamburger, and all that mess to begin with. And then as we've gotten older through the years, you're looking at how they process the food.
Sure.
Now, why the girls who, I'm actually 47 now, soon to be 48. I'm looking at all the little girls that make me look like a little girl.
Right.
Because they're ingesting all these hormones and steroids.
That's right.
And parents need to really get on the ball and get it together. You are exactly what you eat. And it has been passed down from generation to generation by our eating habits and the way we were taught how to cook. Our great-grandparents, they used to eat anything and everything under the sun, but these foods were totally processed different.
Right.
And if anybody's familiar with Dr. Joel Wallach, he'll tell you he was he grew up on a farm. He became a veterinarian, then a medical doctor, then a naturopath. And he's gone full circle, and he'll tell you in a minute. When the stove was introduced in the 1940s, that's when we all went to hell, seriously.
That's right.
And it's a shame, and we need to get back to the all-natural.
That's
and
right.
people used to laugh at me. I'll put it this way. My mother used to bake all of our breads, make our clothes. And when I was like in kindergarten, first grade, the only girl with a brown bread sandwich would get laughed out to no end.
Right.
And I can tell you today, people that I grew up with in this metropolitan area, I don't even recognize them.
That's right.
They'll look at me and say, you look exactly the same as you did when you were this little girl.
All right.
And a lot of people you just don't recognize. We need to get it together as a people.
That's right.
And as a country. I don't care what color you are. You need to get it together and get back on this healthy, natural, all natural. I'll put it this way. Either you're going to pay one way or the other. You might as well pay up front, buying it organic and natural, or you will be bent over, broken down, arthritic, and everything else, which is unnecessary. You are in control of your own diet. You're in control of your own body. You don't have no doctor out here diagnosing you and telling you what's going on. Your body talks to you each and every day. Period.
Wow, we hire you. Next on the Michael Baisden Show.
Yeah.
Dr. Sunyatta Amen, bring up for me, Dr. Baruch.
Dr. Sunyatta, and this is Dr. the belly dance doctor, right? And if you all heard her on the radio the other day, you know to go to her website. Right, it is her birthday.
Happy birthday, Doc.
and she's my best friend, you know, in that we can go out and we can do this work together, and we're sincere and we're earnest and we have integrity about making every attempt to cause you to be healthy. So I want to extend her this opportunity to share with us those melodic words that she always does. Please, Dr. Sunyatta Amen.
Good, I'm so glad to be here. I'll tell you something, this is like the house that health built. Dr. Baruch and I were in here, and I'd be in here teaching belly dance class. Some of you guys used to come to class here, and you got it pushing up, you pushing it up? All right. And the sister in the back was saying, I used to threaten the women to take their bras off during class, and they'd say, oh, I don't know if I can do that. I never take my bra off. I sleep with it, I eat with it, I breathe with it, I sleep with the funk. I eat with the funk. They had the bra on all day. And I would say, you know what, when you come to class, it's a safe environment. Dr. Baruch provided an environment that was safe. Nobody was peering through the windows or anything like that. We had a huge room to work in, and we took the bras off, did a lot of dancing, and I'm telling you, folks who had serious issues, breast cancer, all kinds of things, have incredible testimonials of just being able to open up their bodies. I taught 3 classes this morning. I feel dynamic, and I have
She looks dynamic too, doesn't
Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
Smoke and mirrors. But I'm going to tell you that the food is the other prong. You've got 3 prongs to your health. You have internal movement, you have external movement, and you have the food. You can't neglect any one of these things. So many of us change our diets. We're willing to put the best food. We're willing to spend a lot of money on buying food and putting in organic things, but then we're not moving our bodies around. That movement is medicine. You can't negate it. You will feel dynamic. And when folks say, well, I don't know if I can come to yoga with you, Dr. Amen, because I'm mean. I'm notoriously mean, right? In my class, I know, I'm a hard taskmaster. I have a little whip and everything. But I'm going to tell you, I'm unapologetic about that, because my students go off in the world and get a little something going. You know, they know how to get a party started, and they know how to heal their own bodies all at the same time. And I gotta tell you that when you're moving on the inside, you're moving on the outside, you're gonna see a tremendous difference. I'm not asking you guys to go teach the yoga class or teach a belly dance class. That's why it's class. Just come and move and get it moving. I know Dr. Baruch and I have talked about reinstituting classes in these spaces out here, because we really need to do that in this area. But I have to say that he provides a tremendous service, and I want to thank Mike for really allowing us to have a voice on a national level to do this work. It was maybe 7 years ago that we really started in this facility, and when I came in here, it was like dust and sheetrock, and I didn't care. I would dance over the nails, and I got to say that it really is the house that health built. It looks completely different. We really have done a lot. And I want to offer you the opportunity to really support this business, support Mike, continue listening, call in, do something about your health. The testimonials are amazing that folks have. We got pictures of some of the people here looking completely different. Harold looks complete. Harold, how much weight did you lose ultimately, Harold? Changing your diet.
70 pounds in 6 months.
70 pounds in 6 months. Harold, are you still single? Because you know I'm a busybody. You're single? Oh, you got the hand up, ladies. But let me tell you something. You wouldn't even recognize Harold if you had seen him then. You wouldn't even recognize him. He looks dynamic and fantastic. And so that's the kind of thing, is that you're walking testimonials for what you're living it, and it comes through and it shines through. When I visit my daughter's campus, her college campus, they don't know that I'm her mom. I like it like that. But you never know. I mean, I'm proud to be the mother of a 23-year-old, but I've got to say that we need to make sure that we can rival the way that our children look. Not that, oh, that's my mama, let me go help mama up off the couch. No, I'm helping her off the couch. All right? So I'm going to turn it back over to Dr. Baruch. And thanks again, Mike. Mike, come up here. Let me give you a hug.
Give me a hug. Birthday.
Yeah, you love that.
You know, I'm really concerned about our health. And I know many times we think we're just talking to the big